how to run the Flutter app in Visual Studio Code. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you how to run the Flutter application in Visual Studio Code. So having said that, let's just jump into the video. So here you can see I'm on Flutter docs, right? And here, if you come over here and click on get started, right, it'll ask you to choose your platform, right? Since we want Windows, we're going to click on Windows, and then we want desktop, right? Then it's basically going to tell us how to configure everything. So first we need to download the Visual Studio Code. You can see right here, this is it. So you're going to come over here, and here just simply click on download for Windows, right? And then here it's just basically going to go ahead and download the setup for you. You can even click on the download button over here and choose whether you want to download it for Mac or for Linux or Windows. And then once it's downloaded, it'll appear over here, and then you can just simply install it. So I'm going to go ahead and install the Visual Studio Code, and then we'll begin. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and install it. And once it's installed, next we need to download the Flutter app. So here you can see install the Flutter SDK, use the VS Code, install Flutter. All right, you can launch the VS Code, which is Visual Studio Code, and open the command palette. And the command palette, type Flutter and select Flutter new project. VS Code prompts locate the Flutter SDK on your computer. If you have the Flutter SDK, just select the location. If you don't, click the download SDK button, and over here download the Flutter SDK. We have the option right here. So here you can just simply download the Flutter SDK. Oh, I clicked on the link, but I think now it's gone. Well, that's weird. Download and install. Here we go. So download the following installation bundle to get the latest release of the Flutter SDK. All right, so we're going to download the Flutter for Windows, and it is 1.6 gigabytes. So let's just wait for a couple of seconds and then we'll move on. And of course, if you have the Visual Studio installed, here on the left hand side you can see the extensions button, and here you can just simply search for it as well. So if we search for Flutter, and you will see we've got Flutter right here, so we can just simply click on install over here, and we can install it from here as well. So yeah, there you go. So all right, so I made the screen a little bit bigger so that you guys can have a better view. All right, so now that it's installed, next we need to go ahead and actually see if it's running. So go ahead and open up the command palette. You can open it up by pressing the Control-Shift+P button. So that's Control-Shift and P. There we go. Now we can just simply search and type Flutter, and we'll just select new project, which is the first one. Click over here. Could not find SDK, so we have to set up instructions as well. It hasn't downloaded yet, so I need to go ahead and download it. So let's just wait for a couple of seconds. You can see right here it's still downloading. It'll take some time. I had to re-download it because I forgot I canceled it, so give it a couple of seconds. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and locate it. So we're going to click on locate SDK, and we should select the SDK folder. We need to go ahead and extract it as well. All right, so here we go. So here is the folder. We're going to select it, and it's currently still extracting. Just 4 more seconds, I believe. All right, so now we're just simply going to select the folder. All right, and the folder does not appear to be a Flutter SDK. All right, so now that it's installed, also there were a couple of things that I want to make sure. When you install the Flutter application, you download it, right? You extract it. Don't just keep the folder like this one, right? This is a mistake. I did it a couple of times like this. It did not recognize the folder. And you also have to make sure that the path should be in the download section. All right, so in downloads, make sure that you extract this folder right here, like the whole folder. All right, and you keep it in this folder called the Flutter folder, otherwise it won't recognize it. Once it's recognized, all right, and you go ahead and hit the Control-Shift and P button, and then you select the project, then you select the application at the top. All right, and then you just simply select the folder that you want this to be installed from. So again, Flutter folder, select and create, and then just give this application a name, hit enter, and boom, Flutter is now running. So again, yes, I trust the authors. Boom, there we go. So it's still saying it could not find, but that's fine. Source is Dart, unable to clone Flutter because Git was not found. So we got to go ahead and download the Git as well, but that's a separate thing. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, Flutter is now running, and you can go ahead and use it to create a bunch of other applications as well. And you should be good to go. So there you go, right? So now, as you can see, overwriting, we should be good to go. And now we can go ahead and create our own applications. So there you go. It's now working perfectly. So again, I just had to restart it, and now it recognized the Dart and it didn't ask me for the Git or anything like that. So pretty cool, right? So now you can go ahead and start your own application and good to go. And boom, you can see right here, it's now working and it's created, all done. You can find the general documents over here and the API and everything. So now it's working. So another tip, don't create the folder within the Flutter application. So again, this is the Flutter app, right? If it asks you to go ahead and select a folder in which you want to create a new application in, don't select this folder, create a new folder. This is what I did. I created a new folder within the download section and I called it Flutter app. And here we go. You can see right here, Flutter application. Here we go. So here we've got all of the files, and here you can go ahead and get started with it. So here you can go ahead and open up the lib folder, and you can open up the main Dart file, and here is your main Dart file, and here you can go ahead and get started with it. You can run the application, and you can connect to an emulator or a physical device. You can launch an Android emulator from your Android Studio or VS Code bar, or plug in your phone via USB and make sure your phone has USB debugging enabled, and you should be good to go. So boom. So next you can go ahead and just simply go ahead and mess around with it. And of course, you know much more than me. I just wanted to show you how you can go ahead and run it. So pretty cool, right? Again, it did take me a little while to get it to, run, but yeah, it's now working. You even have the Copilot to ask a question. So again, just a little overview. Make sure to download the Flutter SDK from the website right here. Make sure you download it, and make sure you download the VS Code. And then once it's downloaded, make sure to extract the folder in a permanent folder. So for me, it was in C, and I had to add it over here in a SRC file as a source, whatever, in a permanent folder that won't be cluttered, that won't be, relatively accessed all the time, and you don't accidentally delete it. So make sure you do that. And once you've done that, so again, make sure that the folder itself does not contain any special characters like, hash sign, numbers, or anything like that. Simple folder. And once it's done, boom, you're good to go. Then you can open up in the extension over here. Make sure you install the extension over here by clicking on the extension button and just simply installing the Flutter extension right here. Once it's installed, just simply hit the command or terminal over here. Click on terminal, or actually click on view and go into the command palette over here and just simply hit the new project. And then make sure to select a different folder than the SRC one. So for me, I created this one right here, the Flutter app, in the download section, and here it just created the application for me. And once it's done, it'll automatically run. Here you go. So in order to run the application, type cd flutter run and you should be good to go, right? So pretty cool. So since I don't have an emulator or anything like that, I can't go ahead and connect it, but it is what it is. But you can hit the F5 button. It'll open up this section right here, and here actually you can go ahead and create an Android emulator if you want, but it is what it is. And let me just hit go back, and I wanted to see whether or not I can go ahead and change the name of it. So title, maybe over here. There we go. This is the name, right? I can change it to my first Flutter app, and we can save this file, and then we can go ahead and explore whatever we want. But yeah, there you go. Now it's running. Now you can go ahead and install your applications, emulators, whatever you want to do. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications, and I will catch you guys in the next video. And until then, take care and goodbye.